Okay, I just this is I think the same shirt I had. Yeah, I think the same shirt I had on yesterday. Uh, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. It's 7/29 of 2024. I'm using OBS to make this video. Um, what did I want to? Well, it's sort of a test. I'm using OBS at 30 frames a second, using two video cameras. This one is the Avery Media. This one right here, that's the Avery Media. Nice camera. Up here is the new one, the Meek, what is it? Should have the box laying here or something, I don't. Anyway, it's up there. That's a nice camera also. And that comes in, well, it comes in more than, they have that model. They have a whole bunch of cameras. That one is a Model 300 and a 600, and the 600 is a little bit more money. I think it's about 124, and I paid 124 for that for the better model, and it definitely is a better model. Let's see, the microphone being used is this one here that I've mentioned before that you all like. I own about 2 or 3 of this type, not this exact model, but this is the one you like. I have other microphones, but this is the one that you happen to like. I, in the past, have for quite a while used, headsets, and I liked those because I didn't feel like I had to be up on top of this thing, talking into it. I could just, wherever I was, and if I turned someplace to talk about something, with the headset on, I'm okay. But this way, if I go someplace, the audio drops. Hope this is still working. I see it is on the OBS thing over here. I've used OBS off and on, and what I really liked and I used for a long time was Manicam, and I moved away from it for a number of reasons. I think if you watch my videos, and there's, how many videos do I have? I think I have, let's see, well, we can do it this way. Go to, where am I think here? Got to think a second. Just woke up and the brain doesn't function for a while with me. We want to go to YouTube. Nope, not free movies. We want to go to, I think it's HNBBS. Yes, it is. So I have 2,300 videos on YouTube that I have uploaded that are my videos. And let's see what we have here by clicking on. Now we have this, which is that link, and About pops up, and it says Jim Howard is a former bulletin board system BBS operator and a blogger who has been online since June of 1982. By the way, he, meaning me, I was born in 1941, in case you're wondering. he also has a YouTube channel where he posts videos about his personal and professional interests, such as computers, hardware. You can watch some of his videos here. He also has a podcast called Howard's Notebook and an Amazon store, and he is currently located in Fort Worth, Texas. You can learn more, but you can't, let's see, you can't, you have to highlight this to go there. That's what you have to do. So let's see if we can go there this way. Let's see. Howard's Notebook, the best of Jim Howard's videos. Okay, I guess this is going to be the best of my videos. So you can also go here, which is what? A video, 53-minute video. Let's see. Good afternoon. Almost good night. It's almost 6 p.m. here in Fort Worth, Texas. And now there's 109 views for that, and that video was made 7 months ago, before my trouble with YouTube began. Here is a video that is 22 minutes. Jim Howard, a former BBS sysop and online since 1982 video. And then here is Jim Howard, fashion illustrator, which is not me. Let me see if I can delete this here. I don't think I can. Somebody remind me to come back and delete this. I wonder if it goes on with more. Wait a minute, let's see. Well, okay, underneath here are links. Howard's Notebook, that's a YouTube video. Let's see, a very long YouTube video. That's interesting, it's showing underneath here, missing. I'm not sure why those things are here, but for some reason, yeah, those videos are here. Sometime I'll have to go in here and see why. A lot of videos. If you're saying too many videos, then shame on you. I'm an old man. You should take it easy on me. Let's see, images. Well, these are videos, though, aren't they? Let's see here. Is it an image? No, it's an image. Okay. This cup here, I got at one BBS Con in Coal Springs. Was it Coal Springs, Illinois? What's on the cup? Where's the camera? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whoops. No, which camera? Maybe this one here is better. Yeah, that one's better. It's going to take me a while to figure out one BBS Con. You can't. I don't think you can tell. There's a whole bunch of. There's CD drives and all kinds of stuff in this cup. I don't want to be dumping it on the floor. So there's a bunch of videos, but let's go back to here. Okay. So here's a gift list. Now we locate what community. Let's go back here. We found that by, oh, this link. So it's this one here. No, it's not. Here's where you can go to my wish list and buy me something. A Mercedes would be nice. Of course, I'm in Texas, so I don't drive any car. I haven't driven one in quite a few years. And I don't need a car. I don't need a truck. Don't need any. But now here is a ham radio. I've got, there's one sitting right over here, by the way. Dual band. But this one, and it's $330. It is fantastic. I would love to have that one. I had one sort of like that when I was, for the years that I was in Miami. And the one was about the same, well, it's a little more expensive than this, a couple $100 more. But it did APRS, so, and I ran that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could see where I was exactly on a map, you know, along with other ham radio operators. And you could see, on the map you could see, you know, my link, showing you where I was, how fast I was going, where I was going, just all kinds of data. I just loved that. But you know, almost nobody was following me. Maybe one friend or something, you know, was following. But it just, the potential and everything that it had, especially, of course, for emergencies and, you know, that kind of stuff. But this is, this camera here is a camera. This is on my wish list. It's an Anytone AT-D87 8UVII Plus, a dual band DMR analog 7-watt transmitter. It does VHF, and it does 6 watts on UHF. It's a handheld radio. It does Bluetooth, push to talk, of course, digital, analog. As I said, it does APRS, receive and transmit. You can have 500,000 contacts, amateur radio operators, stored in this radio. That's pretty neat. But I'm not sure when I can come up with $329, but maybe I have a birthday coming up. No, I do not. Well, Christmas is coming up in December. You know, the only problem is I'm 83 years of age. I've gone through so many cell phones. You know, right now, for the last few months or whatever, where's my cell phone? Here it is. And but I don't, it may not be my cell phone. It may be that I'm using Mint mobile service. I'm not, because I tried another cell phone. You know, like when you go to Amazon and you want to, or when you go to YouTube and you want to do something, you want to make a change to YouTube, or and not just, it's not just YouTube, but it is YouTube, you know. I go to YouTube and I want to make a change to my system. I want to approve a certain thing or do something, and then it pops up. Oh, okay, Mr. Howard. You know, yes, we're going to make that for you, but we're going to send a code with, you know, like 6 digits or whatever to your cell phone. It will appear in the it will appear in I forget what they call it, but they're supposed to appear, like the number appears, and then of course the thing pops up on my computer screen here, and then I enter the numbers, the 6 numbers or whatever it is, and then in this case YouTube knows, oh, okay, that's approved, so we can do such and such. We can allow that video to be there, we can allow this and this and this, all that, and they keep sending these things. I never get them. I haven't gotten them for, I don't know, 6 months or longer, maybe 6 months, and I think that's how long I've been using Mint. But I know I think I need a different cell phone. Oh man. Now, when I started using a Microsoft a Windows application, then they told me that I needed to do such and such. And so I set that up. And what that does is it, like when I do one of these things, like say I go to, YouTube, when I want to make the changes, and YouTube wants to send me, the thing, which I can't get it. It doesn't send it to my cell phone. But what I can then use, what I have the option of, I think it's, and that's just recently started because of Amazon, I think. Not Amazon, YouTube, I think. But a Microsoft thing comes up and says, okay, we can send you this code. And I go, fuck, no, please, because it doesn't come to me. Or it says, we can call you with a voice number, call you on your phone and give you the numbers. And that works. But it doesn't work in every, it does, Microsoft doesn't offer that for every one of my things when it pops up. It's certain ones, I guess, that are tied in with Microsoft. So, anyway, this Samsung Galaxy A14, I have no idea if it would work, either. Because I tried a couple cell phones and it doesn't work. So it makes me think that the problem that I'm having is with Mint. Now I'm 83 years old. I think Mint, no, it's not Mint. There's another company out there, cell phone company, that I see advertising now. And I think they're offering, instead of $30 a month, I think it's $5 a month or $10 a month. And that's who I need to get switched over to. And maybe that would take care of this other problem. Who knows? Where was I now? How do I get back here? Let's see here. So, okay, we checked this. We did check this, right? Wish list. Okay, let's go back. Well, let me take this on. Now, I better leave that because I want to come in and maybe highlight it or something underneath this video. Okay, I think this is what we can delete this one. Go back to this one. Go over to this list of 3. No, it just took us to that list. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So I had, I think, to highlight these 2 here because they're not because they're not a link. you're going to have to copy them. Here are links that are links. Gift list, Amazon renewed products. Amazon renewed products. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's an Amazon site. So I'm sure if you go here and you purchase a renewed, recertified product, I think I will get a commission on that. Won't cost you anything, but I'll get a commission. By the way, I have the, well, I don't have the refurbished, but it's, the Echo device here, whatever, Alexa. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:27 a.m.
Okay, I have that unit over there with the screen, with the screen like that. I'm not really a fan of Alexa. It comes in handy sometimes. But anyway, here are refurbished units. I didn't know they had one this expensive. A certified refurbished Echo Show 10, third generation. Is this just bigger? Is that what the, certified refurbished Echo Show 10, third generation, HD smart display with motion and Alexa. This device was tested by Amazon, etc., etc. Okay, what is it? Just a bigger screen than this one I have back here? Can you see the one back behind me? No, you can't. Let's do this here. Let's see, you can't see me pointing to it, can you? Well, I guess you probably already could, couldn't you? Anyway. Well, you can see it on the screen. Let's see, let's find out. A certified, okay, let's see. Tested, etc., etc. It can show you more than 10 inches. 10 inch, okay. Okay, that's definitely bigger than that. Where's my ruler here? Let's see here. Okay, this thing only goes 8 inches. Okay, so this is 8 inches. This here. So yeah, that's much better. It's like a television screen, because this here is 10 inches. I don't know. Part of the problem is that Darlene has a little bigger unit than that one, and she uses it. Darlene, the ex-wife, she uses it all the time. I mean, constantly she uses it. You wouldn't believe how she uses Alexa. She's watching movies, so she, on her big screen television, her television goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even when she's sleeping, it's going. And but she'll ask information about the movie. She'll ask how much the person, the movie star, or whatever, how much they're making, what's their income. And she asks, she just uses it all the time. She uses it for things that I never thought of, which, like how to spell a word. Just all kinds of stuff that I never thought. When I bought it for her, actually I bought it. Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff for myself, and then when I no longer, want to use, or I want a new model or whatever, I pass it on to her or my son or something. So, there's I haven't hardly used this. This is a tablet that I bought, which I just don't even use it that much, but I should. It would be, ideal for me. This would help me out a lot, but I just haven't got around to. I got a carrying case also for this, and I think I could, especially with me being 83 years of age. I think this is a thing I should be going, and using and stuff. Anyway, okay, so we can forget about, let's see. And of course these are Amazon links. Let's see, renewal products, Amazon store. Okay, this is the Amazon store. Oh, this, I set this up a long time ago, and I need to come in here and, delete and update all of these, big time. So I need to come in and update these. Wish I could get my son to do it for my grown son to do it for me. I can't get Darlene to do it, because she has trouble, clicking on links and doing all kinds of stuff. So let's see. I think this is on my wish list that I'm hoping that I can buy the Samson, and I'm hoping that it would work when they send me those codes, because that is not being able to get those codes is it's like a 50% problem. I mean, it's like a major problem. A lot of things I can't do with my site that I could. I just hit the space bar. A lot of those, that is a major problem for me. It's enough so that I'm thinking of just, I've got over 2,000 videos on there. I'll leave on YouTube the 2,000 videos. What I would like to do also, but I can't really do it, and it's partially because I'm not able to get those codes. They won't let me do some stuff. One of the things I want to do is there's some videos that I need that are old and outdated and whatever. I need to go and delete those, but I can't. I don't think I can even download one of my own videos. I don't think. Or can I? It's just a pain in the butt. So, I need a chair, by the way. This should be my last chair, the new one, or when I get a new one, whenever that is. I can't afford one right now, but when I get one, I think that'll be my last chair. I've gone through chairs. And I've got a lot of comments from you people saying, well, the thing is, you just buy a cheap chair. You need to buy an expensive chair. I've bought one or two. One of my daughters, I think, bought a couple that I think were expensive. I can't remember. She wanted to spend, more for my birthday or for something or other. I forget what it was. And I can't remember. I think she was wanting to buy me a $500 chair. And I said, no. So I think she ended up maybe buying me a $300 chair, which is more than I wanted her to do. I can't remember, those things. I definitely want, but I won't be able to afford it, this camera, or this cell phone here. It is, for amateur radio. But I haven't done amateur radio in a very, very long time. Well, I have one here to, in fact, I'm monitoring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the local repeater, one local repeater. There's hundreds of local repeaters. but I monitor it all the time, but almost no ham radio operators use it. I mean, it's just very rare. There's a net on Tuesday at 8 p.m. where, oh, I don't know, 10 or 15 people will check in for the net, monthly net or weekly net or whatever it is. Amateur radio is great, but I'm saying that when you go see a ham radio event, like one of the events that they have where they set up tables and they sell new stuff and old stuff and all that kind of stuff. When you go there, they're all men. I'm 100 old men. I'm 83 years of age, and when I go there, I'm a youngster usually. I mean, it's it's a fantastic hobby, and it's more than a hobby. The good that amateur radio operators do for in emergency communications when the shuttle crashed in Texas or whatever. Ham radio operators were out there assisting because they could use APRS, that tracking thing that I told you about that I had in the past. I'd like to have it again. And APRS is one of it. Every piece of debris from the space shuttle had to be, so they could find out what happened exactly. It had to be accounted for. And ham radio operators went out there with, their ham radios and were able to do, find material and give the exact, position and stuff like that, and plus other things they do during hurricanes, floods, blizzards, everything. Amateur radio operators been doing that for years. I did some of that stuff in the past. Weather, Skywarn, watching for and reporting to the Weather Bureau, storms and that type of stuff. One hospital that I worked at in Missouri, and I worked there 9 years, and so I worked the midnight shift. We didn't have anybody on the day shift, no security officer, which is if you have security officers, you should have security officers around the clock. Now, of course, I'm sure somebody says, well, wait, we have a place here and we have, 300 employees, so we don't need to have, they don't have 300 at night. But, yeah, anyway, at this hospital, small hospital in Kansas City, Missouri, and on the midnight shift, the Weather Bureau, now their radar has improved since then. This was in late 2000, someplace in there. Their radar would not, they could see stuff coming. And that was the direction, too, that the storms usually came into the Kansas City, Missouri area. And the Weather Bureau would, have a ham radio operator there, in their control center or whatever, and, he could put out a call. Do we have anybody in the west part of Kansas City, Missouri or whatever? And I was the only one. And I could, key up, and then I could tell them what they needed to know, what was coming in. Now, you still need amateur radio operators for a lot of stuff like that. And, of course, volunteer firefighters do that kind of, they have that kind of training and do that kind of stuff. Anyway, where was I? Okay, let's go back to, what time is it? It's only 30 minutes. Seems like I've been talking forever. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be updated. Okay. Okay, channel details. Uh, I think that I changed this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can. Well, what I can do is see. I can find out here. Wait a minute. I think I changed it. Not that it matters. I think I changed this to HNBBS. I don't think it's at HNBBS. Let's see here. See if I can copy it. Okay, there we go. Copy. Okay. Let's see if it goes there where it should go. Okay, it still goes there. Okay, I have 4,111 subscribers. I have 2,399 videos that have received, what is that, a million? I guess that's a million. 1,697,000 views. I started with YouTube when they started in 2005, except I was doing videos before there was a YouTube, before there was hardly anybody. I was one of the original people. I had to write my first BBS program in BASIC, and I didn't know BASIC. I had to learn BASIC. With the Radio Shack Model 1 computer, they sent a manual in BASIC all about, on how to learn BASIC, and I used that. I got the thing to answer the phone, and I go through, the next day I would go through looking at various commands, and I would think, okay, that can do such and such. I can send that to the screen that they will see, and it'll say, what I type, Howard's Notebook, welcome, enter your, username or something. And I could do that, and I just kept doing that piece by piece. And then eventually got my name of Tom Wheeler, an amateur radio operator, by the way, and has a degree in electrical engineering, a graduate of Kansas State University, I think. I think that was it. And he didn't know anything about, he had a degree and all that kind of stuff, but he didn't know anything about bulletin board systems or anything like that. And he used his computer to dial in and start talking to me. And then he said, what kind of computer are you using? And I said, a Radio Shack Model 1. Oh. And then he asked me other questions, and I said, no, I don't have a hard drive. I can't afford a hard drive. With a Radio Shack computer, you have to spend $350 for a interface device, and that's all. And all it did was you plug it in, and then you could get a hard drive of some type, and then you could plug that, which would be like $350. You could plug that in. But I did it, differently. And by the way, I ended up owning, the Radio Shack Model 1, Radio Shack 2000, Radio Shack 2000. I own 2 of those. Radio Shack came out with a handheld unit. I bought one of those, and I just went through, So that's how I got my start. Okay, let's see. How much time have I killed here? I've had several people over the years, and I can understand why they think that. I've had several people over the years that have commented, well, you just make long videos because you get more money the longer we're watching because of the ads and that kind of, that kind of stuff. That's not true. I made long videos because I got a lot of stories to tell. and I've never made any money from Amazon. Zero money. Now you're saying, wait, that's not correct. You're wrong. No, I'm not. Now, I did make a little bit of money a few times from, well, I can show you that. From Amazon, because I put links below for things, and if somebody went and purchased it, but all those years, since 2005, I have made from Amazon, I would say, in commissions, less than $200. Probably almost less than $100. I can show you right now. Let's go to, let's see, Amazon. Yeah. Go to Amazon. Go to earnings. Now this is earnings, for Amazon. Okay, go there. Okay, this gives you the, the stats. And you can see how many people have clicked on something, and how many items have been ordered or something. But let's just go up here to see reports, I think it is, earnings reports, because I think it does it for earnings reports. No, that doesn't show it that way. Let's see, I want to show it. Payment history, here we go. Okay, you guys are going to see how much money I made. Okay, 2024. How much money have I made from Amazon in 2024? That would be $17 here, and $1.82 here, and $2.17 here, and $2.57 here, and $2.90 here. That's for this year. And that just shows you, Now, I don't want to throw ice water on any of you out there, but yeah, if you're talented, skilled, hard worker, you can, but this is sort of like, you got kids that go to school and they want to be, basketball players or baseball players or something like that, and maybe they ignore, maybe they don't though, maybe they have to do, but they think I'm going to be I'm going to be a basketball player. Now there are a lot of basketball players, there are a lot of football players, but the chances of making it, a living at it, is it's very unlikely you're going to, get some other kind of an education, Play baseball, basketball, whatever you want to play them, but don't think that you're going to make a living off of it. Do some people do it? Yes. But no, and this is the same with, look at me. Of course, I'm not smart and all that kind of stuff, but I've been doing YouTube since 2005 when they started, and I've made zero from from YouTube. Now, I didn't do it for that reason, but it would have been nice to have, because then I could have bought, different hardware, better hardware, Maybe I should have gone with Apple computer or something, but I couldn't afford Apple computers and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I think I've talked long enough. Feel free to make a donation. I'm not sure how you make a donation here. give a thumbs up. That doesn't help me at all. Well, if you do see a link from me for something, well, please, you could use my links anyway. You could copy the link wherever it is, and whenever you go to buy something from Amazon, you could automatically use that link. And the way it works is, if you use my link or somebody else's link, you know, maybe you got a cousin that does it or something, you know, use his link, you know. Anyway, if you use the link, say you copy the link, my link, to Amazon, and it doesn't have to be the link to the product. It could just be the e-link to Amazon that's, you know, associated with my account. If you go there, let's say you click, and well, let me show you something. Let's see. Whoops. What did I just do? Okay, I hit a key, but we're still going, I think. If you go there to Amazon, okay, and you look around at stuff. Now, if you use my link and you're looking around at stuff, and if you buy something, I will get a commission. Small commission. The commission is very small, by the way. If you, let's say you're using, that you always use my link, and you have it on your desktop or someplace like that, or, you know, with, you got it on a F key or something, you know, and you go and, let's say you came and you looked, and then your wife comes home from work, and you guys, she asks you, well, what about that? We were looking at such and that couch or whatever, you know. And then he says, well, come here. And then he show, you know, you show the, and let's get that one. Okay. Since you came, well, of course, if you used the link, you know, if you were using that link, okay, you did, you know. But the point I was trying to make is, if you use a link, and then you come back later, and you didn't use the link, but you'd used it within the last 24 hours, I would get, you know, or not me, but whoever, other people too, you know, would get the, you know, get the money for that. So you could all help a lot just by using an Amazon link for somebody that you like, somebody that you think needs help, a relative or something, you know. So maybe you might think about that. But I just showed you how much I've made since 2005. What was that, less than $200? So anyway, thank you very much for watching.